So who should take him? Would you have any hesitation if you thought he will make my team better, maybe significantly better? Would you have any hesitation because of the way it happened?
It depends. Like, it's circumstantial for me. Like, if I'm an Ohio State, Oregon, Notre Dame that has a locker room full of players who are already making a ton of money, I don't think I would do it. If you're a program that is not on that tier but could muster the financial means somehow to get him and let him elevate you, I think I would. Now, I don't know, like, from the northern perspective, I don't like Maryland, maybe.
Okay, we're playing Name That School. All right,
yeah.
You went first. You started with Maryland. Make the case.
It's an offense that has I think proven that it can be quite good with the right quarterback, right? Like Taulia Tagovailoa was elevated, like got a larger national profile maybe than he would have otherwise by being in Mike Locksley's offense. I think Nico Iamaleava is a better player than that. That could really, really take Maryland's offense to another level because they're going to surround them with good skill too. Like Maryland doesn't have a problem getting skill. It sometimes is a problem getting good quarterback play, and Nico would be something unlike what they've had, and it would also then be like a bridge for a year or two too. They just got that kid in this class, Malik Washington, is that his name?
Yes. Big recruit, 4-star quarterback.
Big recruit. So, like, you can do the transfer thing any number of ways, but it's a heck of a talent to put in your offense if you were able to swing it.
All right, so Maryland was on my list. Plus, there's so much uncertainty at Maryland right now. The AD left. The head basketball coach left. Oh, they feel like they made a good hire with Buzz Williams. Mike Locksley in Maryland did not have a great year last year. It feels like Mike Locksley might be in take a swing mode, although the AD, who did not seem to like him, is gone. So Mike Locksley also might be in dancing in the streets mode.
Yeah.
But I could see it. And Mike Locksley's a quarterback guy. And Mike Locksley, I could see being able to navigate the uncertainty and saying, listen, I don't care what happened before. We're going to put Nico in a position to succeed. And I think the Maryland fan base would accept that. And again, Maryland with the Under Armour stuff, like this could maybe be, they might be able to get some stuff together there to do a one-off and say, okay, this isn't normally how we do NIL, but we'll pay to get this guy. Or if it really works, now you've energized. I think Maryland could be really good. How about West Virginia? Have a Nico versus Nico quarterback battle. Be easy, right? Just go.
I thought about that. I don't know if Nico's the kind of runner that Rich Rod would want. Nico had 175 design rushing yards last year. He can move a little bit. He's also rail thin, and I wouldn't want him getting hit 10 to 15 times per game as a running back in the offense. So I'm not sure it's a fit exactly.
But also, I would believe in Rich Rodriguez and his ability to put him in the best position to succeed, even if he has to adapt a couple things.
Yeah.
And there's just not a ton of Northern teams that we feel like have quarterback uncertainty. In West Virginia, Nico Marchiol probably is ready to be good. Like, fine, good enough. They're not desperate. But, man, I also think West Virginia's been in a little bit of a weird spot, losing the basketball coach, firing the football coach. Could be an opportunity to jack up the fan base, and I don't know that they would get hung up on how we got here. All right, give me another team.
Syracuse is one I had. They just named Ricky Collins a starter.
List.
Yeah, they just named Ricky Collins a starter. Ricky Collins has not played. Good recruiting pedigree, has not played. Syracuse showed a financial ability to get someone like Kyle McCord 2 transfer cycles ago, I guess. So maybe they could put up something competitive for Nico. I'm not entirely sure. I'm also operating like if money's not an issue, if we can live in a hypothetical world where you can drum up the cash to do it. I think Syracuse would make sense as a probably a perennial destination for transfer quarterbacks more often than not, if I had to guess.
So I had 4 teams on my list, and those are 3 of them. And my last one is Colorado. And Caden Salter is there, the expected starter. Juju Lewis is the freshman that they are building for the future.
Yep.
But certainly, I think Deion Sanders would be able to navigate this, and Deion Sanders would be able to create a situation where he would have his team welcome Nico, and he would push back against any negatives that are a part of it and be able to create an environment.
I don't know that I agree with that.
Really? I mean, it'd be more of a lightning rod, but
Cormani McLean like out of the program for like not handling his business. I actually don't think Dion would want someone who had this like a public. I don't think he would want a player who had such an ugly public renegotiation backfire on him into his program. No.
Okay. Because I do think he could handle it. I think he would be able to be like, I'll be the lightning rod. If you have a problem with this, you come after me. Don't bother him. I talked to Nico and his family. I understand the situation. Everything's straight here. We're going to make him a great player.
I think Dion's old. I think he's too old school for that. I think Mario Cristobal said, like, if you're going to play hold out, you're going to play get out as it pertains to Miami. I think Deion Sanders would have a very similar mindset.
Deion play get out. Okay. Yeah. You're negging my Colorado choice. You got any more? I'm out then. I got no more for the North.
The only other one, again, can't imagine a world where they'd have the money for it, but I think they would take an upgraded quarterback if they could get it as Pitt.
Oh my gosh. Our guy Eli. It's been
wasn't Eli Holstein's first pass of the spring game picked off this week?
Okay. So, and Cade Bell would find a way, make it work, right? And Pat Narduzzi
come to Pitt, throw the ball 45 times. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's so many, I mean, it's just Johnny Majors, but there's so many Pitt, Tennessee connections already. It's like, it's their little sister schools, North and South. The thing
that worries me more from the Northern perspective as it pertains to Nico is who Tennessee is going to start sniffing around. I'm worried for Kansas State and Iowa State.
No. What?
Gird your loins.
What? I'm
Maybe
girding
Kansas.
my loins.
Maybe
No.
Kansas.
No. You're spring portaling Jalen Daniels, Avery Johnson, or Rocco, but now I'm fired. Oh my God. Okay, now it's war. Okay, hats are on, swords are out. No,
because that's not Nico's not going to. We can throw these teams out as hypotheticals that might make sense. I know it was pointed out in the comments, and like I saw Pete Nakos on 3 reported it. It's like UCLA, Tulane, and UNC are like the teams for Nico. So I don't think anything about Nico potentially coming to the North is realistic. But I think Tennessee, which can't take an SEC transfer at this point in the calendar because of conference rules, could very well come after a Northern team's quarterback.
All right, stay back. Don't let your problem lead to a bigger problem, because you're going to have a problem. Now, but our fine northern fellas, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. Why are you doing this? Okay. All right.
You don't think they do that?
My sword. I'm sleeping with my sword now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's of money. Where your head went? That's where your head went?
Rocco Beck, would you like $2.5 million? Yeah, that's yes.
To go down to that mess where they can't even keep their quarterbacks happy. Man.
But they can't. Hendon Hooker would have been a first-round pick if he didn't get hurt, and they convinced the world that Joe Milton was good. Not smart football fans, but the NFL
convinced the Cowboys. Yeah. Okay. That is not where now. So the next show is which Northern quarterback will now be swiped by Tennessee in Bill's nightmares. Okay. I'm sleeping with my swords, head on a swivel. Keep your head on a swivel.